Hi, I'm Caleb,
And I'm Davis.
and welcome to The Whatever Show.
Season 1.
Hello, and welcome to The Whatever Show. My name is Caleb, and I am your co-host, and I'm also here with...
Davis, your other co-host. Today we thought we'd start, it's episode 1. Maybe we'd introduce ourselves a little bit.
And I suppose that I'm going to be doing that first. So, hi. Once again, my name is Caleb. Wow,
Hey,
isn't
it's
that
Caleb.
amazing?
All right.
I just think that is the most fantastic thing. Because I'm the only person that is named Caleb with a K, of course, because there's no one else that has that name in the whole world. I fought them all.
Okay,
I
yeah.
fought every single one of them, and I'm what's left.
Well,
And that's it.
there you go. The last Caleb with a K.
I know. It's like the last Airbender, but better.
Yeah.
I
It's
would
like-
say so.
Yeah, there's plenty of Calebs with C's or...
Yeah, I know.
but
And I got rid of all the K's, so I'm
the only
here.
one.
But yeah. Davis and I are currently seniors in high school,
We
and
sure are.
that's kind of interesting, I guess. Not really, though. It's pretty lame at the moment since it's summertime and all.
Yep. Got a big senior year coming up.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
But, as far as interest goes, I do video games. I'm also very interested in, I'm not really good at painting. I make things look like a 5-year-old, painted them, but, I think it's cool to do, at least.
do some art,
Both Davis and I are pretty musically talented. Davis more than I,
Thank you.
but
No. You don't need to go that far.
Davis can literally play anything that has strings on it, basically.
No.
And I can I can strum kind of on a ukulele.
You're good at ukulele.
But that's about the extent of that. We both play some sports. I play some soccer. Well, I used to, and now we both play tennis.
Oh, yeah.
Just so we can get that nice tennis elbow going on for...
The best sport.
Oh, yeah. Tennis, honestly, just, might be the best sport.
I think it is the best sport.
Why do you think it's the best sport, Davis?
It's in the springtime, so it feels great. It's not super popular, so if you do awesome, you stand out way easier than having to fight your way through the ranks of all the other sports.
Wow.
And
It sounds like golf.
I guess it is a little bit like golf. But, tennis, though, it's just a lot of fun. I love playing tennis. I don't know. Runs in my family, I guess.
Yeah. I guess Davis runs, too. Not
Not
very
that
often.
much.
But yeah, so we do a little bit of sports. And Davis is a little bit more artsy than I am. He likes to build things out of cardboard.
Oh, yeah.
Like swords. Could you tell us a little bit more about
Sure.
that?
So one hobby of mine that I picked up on is to make cardboard swords and other cardboard things. And it started in 10th grade. I had this amazing art teacher who would let us do things in her class that were really cool and really kind of pushed the boundaries of what I had done before.
Like what?
Well, so we got to do some really neat stuff with clay and with painting, and it was just all these techniques that I'd never really seen before. And one of the things that we did was we did cardboard sculptures. So 3D cardboard, abstract, cut out squares and triangles and circles and put them all together and make a sculpture. And that was really neat, and I thought it was really cool. And so then for our final project, it was the end of this first semester, right before Christmas, she said, okay, now take one of the mediums that we did in the year and replicate it and just do whatever you want with it, and that'll be your final. So I asked, can I do the cardboard one? And she said, sure, no one's ever done the cardboard one before. That'll be super cool and really interesting. I said, awesome. So I got to work, and I always wanted an awesome cardboard sword. Because a little bit about me, when I was a lot younger, my grandparents would always keep me during the day because my mom and dad would work. And so in their attic, they had boxes and boxes and boxes. And my brother and I would take toilet paper rolls and the cardboard boxes, and we'd make weapons and armor and
Oh my
beat each
gosh.
other to a pulp every day.
Wow.
And
I don't even know how you're alive right now.
it got
Certainly, there were like a lot of broken bones. I'm sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. No, it was pretty intense. But we would do that every day. And so then I always wanted to build a cool cardboard sword. I mean, the toilet paper tubes, they were okay. They did their job, but I wanted like an awesome cardboard sword.
The cool, awesome
one.
Cardboard sword that no one's ever seen before except for me.
So in the video, if you want, I can put a picture of it up, flash up.
Yes.
Well, all right, we'll do that. And but as you can see, viewers, this picture, this one was a lot better than any of the other ones I made, and I was really proud of it. And so that's what kind of got me started on my hobby of making cardboard swords and such.
See, what my thing is like, did you have to be like civil when you were like getting ready? It's like, okay, well, you know, I'm just not gonna beat you into a pulp yet, but like, can I have the tape, please?
Well, yeah. So we had whenever I assume you're talking about back when we're at my grandma. Yeah. So my brother and I, what we would do is we would have a time where we would build. We'd have like a build hour or whatever, or a build day. Sometimes we'd go a whole day building, and then the next day or hour or whatever, we'd go outside into the yard
and then smack each other to death with them.
Yeah, but first we'd line up all nice. We'd be out in the yard in the grass, and we'd be standing there and we'd go and start yelling at each other like barbarians and whatnot. Okay. And then we would just charge at each other. Just start smacking each other.
So how many times did it end up in crying and then someone getting in trouble?
I think we weren't too bad because, you have to think, it's just a little kid arm swinging those swords.
Well,
so
I mean, if you're beating the pulp out of somebody, like...
We had armor, too, so that helped.
Oh, of course. How often did the armor have to be repaired?
Well, like I said, it was just us little kid arms swinging, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, we could do a little bit of damage, but it wasn't anything irreparable.
I don't know why. When you say that, I can't help but think that you have like one of the what is it called? The Cinnamon Toast Crunch like mega boxes that have like the 4 bags of cereal in them, like strapped on your arms to protect you from, all these toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, mostly we would just have a sheet of cardboard on the front of our chest, a sheet of cardboard on our back.
Was there like tape?
And then there were tape connecting the two on our shoulders as like straps, and then 2 around the waist, and that's what kept it together. So I said we had armor. We had a chest piece, and that's about
chest
it.
plates.
That's it.
I know. You get hit in the legs, you're over. You're just a peg leg for the rest of your life, and you can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Man, cannot believe you guys didn't even like nothing on the arms, no like headgear, nothing, just chest plate.
It was too hard. I mean, if you're like
just
5 or 6 years old and you're trying to figure out how to make a helmet out of cardboard, it's tricky. I mean, it's really difficult.
But you get one of those Cinnamon Toast Crunch boxes. I'm telling you, you cut out a head shape, boom, you're done.
Yeah, I guess you're
but
right.
I mean, maybe you guys didn't go to Sam's Club.
Well, no, we didn't. We weren't that bougie.
I know. Imagine. I don't know if we went to Sam's Club because we were bougie per se. I think that
well,
we went there.
You can buy in bulk pretty cheap there.
I think it's because we have basically a whole entire workforce in our family that has to be fed routinely every couple of hours, which is, quite funny if you think about it. Like the amount of money that like the normal, household probably spends on food, you might want to just like quadruple that, and that's probably where we end up. But the thing is, that's every week and not every month.
Right. Yeah.
So it is quite ridiculous if you ask me, but I mean, I guess people gotta eat or something like that. I mean, some people. I mean, hey, there's people that think eating is overrated, and I mean, they kind of have problems because of that. So
that's true. Yeah. Well, our family was only ever me, my brother, my sister, and my parents. So there were only 5 of us to feed. So
yeah, I know, and I had the whole, army of like
20,
8 brothers and something like that, and like
so
all that.
We could always make do with Ingles or Freshway or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Freshway was not cutting it. We had to head out of Freshway.
Oh yeah, you had to get
for everyone
way
that is viewing and doesn't know what Freshway is. It's like a hometown grocery store.
Yeah, so
where we live.
In our little town where we live, of a couple people,
Probably like 3.
Yeah, about 3 people.
But everyone's so spread out, you probably couldn't even find 3 at the same time.
Probably not. But anyway, Freshway is this little, like Caleb said, it's this little home, like, grocery store that we have. It's pretty big. It's kind of like an Ingles, or maybe, like, if you took
Maybe
half
like a
of
produce Walmart. You know what I mean?
Like the produce
ones.
aisle of a Walmart or something.
just the produce aisle. Just the
aisle.
produce aisle. We don't have anything else. If it's processed, it's not here because we don't carry produce.
Well,
Wait, we only carry produce.
point is it's not super big, but it gets the job done. It's pretty good.
Yeah, unless you actually need something, then you have to drive 30 minutes
Drive to Griffin.
to the nearest place, and then then you can go to the mega stores like the Walmarts, or you could drive maybe. Well, I mean, from here it's still about 30 minutes to get to the Ingles as well.
That's true.
So it's just kind of, it's definitely a fun situation. Like I said, everyone's so spread out, you probably wouldn't be able to see 3 people in the same place. But I mean, unless you go to our local pizza place, which I happen to work at.
That's true. Yeah.
And then you will see everyone in Pike County.
Everyone's at the pizza
on a Friday
place.
night, either picking up food, sitting in there, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
They're always there,
At the
nonstop.
pie.
And it's like, oh my gosh, like this is ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Oh yeah.
How are there this many people in this place?
It's
at
crazy.
once?
And so, Caleb, so you brought up your job. Since we're learning about you and me today, tell us about your job. Like, what sort of things you do? Do you like it? Like,
Okay, so I work at a pizza place, of course, and so I know how to do 2 things extremely well at my job. I know how to I actually toss up the pizza and like toss it out to the correct size and all of that good stuff. And I'm also really good at what is called doing oven, which is taking the pizzas out of the oven and like anything else, whether that's like meats for salads or the whole 9 yards, and putting it on boxes, putting it on plates, like getting people their sauces and stuff and all that good stuff. That's what I do, and it's like a very like time management kind of thing.
Right.
So you have to be very consistent, and you have to be very like attentive to every single detail, because somebody will be like, oh yeah, I want you to cut my pizza in the shape of a heart, please. And I'm like, what? Or like most commonly they'll ask for it to like I guess the most common special request would be like oh yeah, can you cut it in squares? Like, I don't know why you'd want a pizza in squares, but like,
because then you would have like pieces in the middle.
And then you'd have like pieces. Then there would be pieces of only crust too.
Yeah, and then you'd have
both of those are a problem.
No, I mean, who would do that? Square cut pizza.
But that's usually for our like 24-inch pizza, which is the most ridiculous size for a pizza.
Oh wow!
Ever.
24 inches is a pretty big pizza.
Yeah, so that would make each slice 12 inches. You know,
man, can you imagine a foot-long slice of pizza?
I can.
I can actually, because we've ordered one of those pizzas. So actually, I know exactly what a foot-long slice of pizza looks like.
Yeah, but they are pretty ridiculous. Anyways, my job's pretty great. I have some pretty cool people there. I have some pretty not cool people there. It's
Well, hey,
I mean, it's just like every job. Everyone's pretty nice there. And I mean, we basically have everything that we could ask for in a job, just because it's like, you get fed and all that good stuff.
Free food from a pizza place is not a bad deal.
Until you've worked there for over a year.
Well, that's true.
But I've started moving to salads, because I think that those would be a little bit better than, just having pizza all the time.
Yep.
I mean, I guess that would make sense, Instead of eating pizza 24/7, actually eating something
some leafy greens in there.
Yeah, that may have like the tiniest bit of nutrients.
Yeah, nutrition. That's a thing.
Maybe that's a little overrated too.
Who knows?
But I can tell you guys about this. So we have a drink dispenser, and we're not like at work. We're not supposed to get water bottles because those are like expensive, and we could just get water out of the drink dispenser. But it's like the ones where you have to push it to like get it to like come out as water.
Oh,
you
like
have to, click
the one
a
where
lever.
there's a little button inside that says water on a little white piece of paper that's like really tiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that it dispenses in that same one is High C fruit punch.
Oh boy.
So
I think I see where this is going.
It's like I have to like not like I have to get all like the pink dye out of the water, so I'm like holding it down for a couple seconds, and then like, okay, what tinge of pink is this? Is this pink number 42? Okay, that sounds right. And then I fill up my cup trying to get it to look as least pink as possible, because I mean, we're not like supposed to have sodas all the time.
Right.
Our boss is like, you can have as much sweet tea as you want, because we make that all day long. But the drink dispensers, they cost money unless you're getting water. So it's like whatever. But I get my water and it kind of tastes like high C fruit punch. And
yeah, that's where I thought that was going.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever you've been doing things for a couple hours and you're really hot, because the oven is like 425 degrees the whole entire time, and you're sitting there pulling stuff out of the oven and you're right beside it the whole time.
That's true.
And also, I'm a hot natured person as well, so it's like, man, everything is converging on not being a good time on me. But it's fine, because I drink my high C fruit punch water.
Well, hey, look on the bright side. Some people pay money for water that has barely any flavoring in it, and it's called LaCroix. So you're getting it for free.
I don't know. If you drink LaCroix, I don't know if I can be friends with you, to be honest.
All of you LaCroix drinkers out there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I respect that you drink LaCroix, but if you ever catch me with it, I'll be dead laying on the ground with a can in my hand.
And that goes to my dad, too.
I cannot drink that stuff. I can't stand it.
Oh my gosh. My dad was like, oh yeah, I'm going to make a homemade mixed drink once.
Ooh,
but it was like,
nice.
It was not like an actual like alcoholic mixed drink.
Yeah.
It was like a mixed drink as in like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to try this. Let's put some LaCroix, some club soda, some olives, some hot sauce, and some lime juice into a cup and shake it up.
Wow, that sounds delicious, Caleb.
And then he swears, and some jalapeno pepper like sauce, because like we like have like jarred jalapenos.
Oh man.
So he pours some of that in there as well.
This sounds terrible.
And then he's like, oh yeah, this is so good. And he was like, Caleb, you should totally try this. And I was like, what is it? And he's like, it's a drink I made. And I said, I mean, like, what's in it? And he told me all that, and I was like, okay, I'll try a sip.
You tried it?
I tried the smallest sip, and
What happened?
I vomited in my mouth. That's what happened.
Oh man, that sounds terrible.
It was very terrible.
Ew.
Yeah. But I did not vomit outwardly.
Hey,
it
good.
saved my mouth.
That is good.
No. Okay, so would you consider yourself actually sick if you vomited in your mouth?
No, I don't think so. That's just a body reaction.
Yeah, that just means that, like, enough didn't come up. Your body was like, I'm just going to give you a little, but not the whole thing.
Not the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, it was only going to give you the smallest bit of throw up. That's all. It was going to make you think. It was just wanting to make you feel horrible for the next hour. That's all. It wasn't trying to, I'm not actually sick. I'm just going to, put some stomach acid in your mouth. No worries.
Well, I mean, it's just your body's way of telling you that was gross. Please stop.
Yeah,
this is a warning for what might come.
Yeah,
if you
continue.
Know.
I guess my dad's body was like, this stuff is good. I don't know what kind of vitamins is in there. His body is just having the time of its life enjoying, but mine has all those vitamins and did not want to consume them in that way.
Fun fact, they say that your taste buds change every 7 years. So
okay.
If you didn't know that, there's your fun fact for the day. Learn something new every day. But if your taste buds change every 7 years.
Your chase buds.
How old's your dad now? He's been through a couple sets.
Yeah, he's had a couple sets of the taste buds for sure.
Yeah.
He still loved Reese's the whole time though.
Hey, yeah. Well, it's hard not to love Reese's.
I know. Chocolate and peanut butter. You know what they say? Peanut butter, chocolate, great when separate, but when combined, they make the morning time epic. Is what that commercial said. From like the early 2000s. Really?
I've never heard that.
Well, you guys should look up like the Reese's Puffs commercial, and you'll hear the Reese's Puff rap, which is what I was just quoting.
Okay.
And I mean, you'll just be like, yes, of course. Caleb just knows all about the Reese's Puffs.
All right. Well, Caleb the all-powerful, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that may conclude the end of this first episode.
I think so. That was pretty good. You guys who are listening, let us know what you thought.
The 3
Give us some
people that are
feedback.
listening.
The 3 people who are probably people that we know that I sent this out to school to let people know about it. You 3 people, let us know what you
Yeah,
thought.
the 3 people that actually clicked on it out
Yeah,
of like
exactly.
the 30 people that you send it to.
Yep.
Um,
Oh man.
So I hope that you guys have a great day. Stay hydrated, go on a walk, and
Yeah.
we will see you guys
All right, we will
in
see
the next
you
one.
next time. Goodbye.